right, so here is a training update on Chaos. I went ahead and fast forwarded this about 2 times the speed, so excuse the Alvin and the Chipmunk sounding voice, but nobody really wants to sit through 10 minutes of the same old dog training. But anyway, so here we're just working the same thing: place, recall, sit, and the down command. He's still struggling with the down command a little bit at this point, so we're just going to really reinforce and lure that. As you see, he's placing properly, he's recalling properly, he's sitting on command. I'm still having to lure him down quite a bit to get in the down position. And then I'll start doing some recalls and have him do some sits and stuff out on the floor. Also in this session, I want him to stop jumping on people. That's his biggest thing right now, that he gets excited, he wants to jump up on people. So I'm trying to teach him that when he approaches somebody, he should sit and wait to be acknowledged. So I'll recall him here in a little bit after he gets in the groove of things, and then I'll tell him to sit. I'll back up, sit, and you'll see all that in action. So as you see, he's being lured less and less into the place, into the sit. He's starting to sit freely. He's starting to place freely. We're just struggling with the down at this point. But you see the dogs in the background in the recliner. They're just getting excited because all the words that I'm saying during these trainings, the yes, the nuh-uhs, the goods, they've been trained on those same commands. So whenever they hear me say yes, you see them get excited because maybe they might get the reward even though they're not doing anything. So you'll see them get a little excited and kind of come in a little bit, but just ignore them and just watch Chaos. So here I'm backing up. He's trying to jump up a little bit. I'm just ignoring him. He sits and I reward. But notice Ada jumps up the second she hears me say yes because she thinks she's getting a reward too. But I just tell her to ignore her, and then later on I tell her to just lay down. But Chaos is doing a really good job. He's super smart. He's just super high energy and super playful and cuddly and all that good stuff, which is what we want from a puppy. But not so much when you have children running around. That energy tends to get redirected towards them. So all we're doing is just trying to use obedience to cap his excitement and energy some. And what's really good about learning these routines is the more you work these routines at home, doing the place and the recalls, the sits, downs, and everything, he burns a whole lot of energy doing these commands. So while it's exercise for him, it's also reinforcing the commands, but it's also wearing him down enough where he doesn't want to run and chase and everything. But wearing down a 10, 11-week-old puppy is going to be quite a hassle because they may get wore out, but 5 minutes later they're re-energized. So that's a good thing about this age. As long as they're hungry and they're excited, you can train them. You could probably have 5-10 training sessions a day. And see, there he tries to jump on me again. I just simply say, nope, nuh-uh, and then I make sure he remembers that he has to relax and sit down to get the reward. So you see here, he's getting a little bit better. He tried to jump. There he goes again. I just give him a nuh-uh and tell him to sit and then reward. So he's learning that when he comes up to you, it's better to just sit calmly and wait, just like that, to get the attention, affection, and the reward. So we're going to work on that more and more over the next few days, and then start incorporating some corrections. So once he's sitting on command, he's placing on command, he's downing on command as long as you have the lure in hand. But as soon as he starts giving that down command freely, like he's doing the sit, then we'll start moving to the 3 Ds of dog training, which is duration, distance, and distractions. And that's what I really want to work on with him. So once he starts downing freely, I'm going to start putting the collar on him, the prong collar, maybe even electric collar, and see. But we'll start working. So down, if he downs, great. If he breaks it, he'll get a little correction, put him back in the down, and see how long he lasts. Last night I put him in the place command, and he sat in the place command for about half an hour, 45 minutes. So I want to see if I can get him to push out to a couple of hours sitting in the place command and being comfortable there. But anyway, there's the training update on Chaos, and we'll see how he does tomorrow.